Ladies and gentlemen, Jay Haft here. I'm in downtown Ripon, and this is cool, this building, how it's at this angle and stuff. I just wanted this historic downtown. It's a real intricate brickwork on top and stuff too, and they have like a balcony too. It's just kind of cool if they have parades or stuff here in town. Okay, I'm gonna work our way along here. It's some really nice old buildings here, folks. Has nothing to do with that Amazon truck. A lot of really cool, intricate brickwork on top. You can see and stuff. I love when they add color and stuff to these archways and stuff. But you can see that those windows are deteriorated on there. They're the long, tall ones and stuff that they put in years ago. It's interesting because a lot of this brickwork seems kind of similar and stuff on there. I get some different businesses along here. There's a lady Amazon driver. She's got her boxes. I did that for a while. Let's take you off with 150 stops and good luck. This is now open to Crimson still. I wonder if they have any historical bars in here, downtown here too. No, but this is a really cool downtown here. I come over here. Leroy Meats has a store here in Ripon too, which is kind of interesting. It's quite a bit smaller than the ones in Fox Lake and Ripon. Fox Lake one has really grown. Ripon Dough Company. It's interesting how all those buildings there are the same height along there. Okay. This one here looks like a bank. And right now it's a CBD store. Oh, okay. This is Ripon's State Bank. That's pretty cool. The banks, I mean, this building is built to last 1,000 years. Look at the side on that one, how those are really old kind of stone brick they used on there. And a Ripon press. That's like, I don't know, they must have a newspaper here in town. Stuff. This one's kind of cool too because it has like the older stone or like cement blocks that they used, the early ones. Wisco Coffee Company and Factory. Again, it seems like all the top on here is the same, like the same developer did these. Okay. It says 1891 up there. It says cold storage. 1891 there, and 1895. Okay, Deja Vu Boutique and Home LLC. There used to be something else you can see on top. It's kind of like they tried to remove it or what, but that's a nice building too. There's a lot of nice buildings here in Ripon. It says Jay's Barbecue. Oh, okay. It's kind of interesting, so that is my name. And here's a real nice building here on the corner. I don't know what this is. We're gonna find out though. So they have a sign. Ripon here is a big one. It's Speed Queen. Now it's called Laundry Solutions and stuff. And they have a park over here. It's kind of nice. They got like a pergola or whatever. And it's interesting to have a Horicon Bank. All right. Okay, it's a public library. And this is a very well-built building. You can tell that. Stone and brick and stuff on there. Main Street Chambers of Commerce, 1905. Oh, Carnegie. What's interesting is Andrew Carnegie built a lot of libraries and stuff. I don't know if he funded part of this one or what. It's kind of interesting what it says on there. The Carnegie on it. It's kind of interesting is Andrew Carnegie, he was a big steel guy, and they had a lot of controversy with it and stuff because they actually had a point where they brought in this group of kind of like I'm trying to think of the name of them, but because they tried to unionize and stuff like that. And it's all the people wanted was to make a fair wage and stuff. And then some of the people, oh yeah, Pinkertons it was. Some of them actually died and stuff, the workers, because they were fighting for their families and stuff. It's kind of an interesting truck there. I'm gonna grab that right away. It says Next Shave on there. Howdy. This Ben Franklin looks like it's a newer store and stuff like that. And there's Tall Paul's. It's interesting. He had more than one bar, Tall Paul. It's kind of cool how that is. And this one on Tall Paul's building here, it's kind of cool how they have like those. They're almost like a cross, but they're not long enough through the middle. See the old brick and stuff. Yeah, nice one. What's interesting with this building, there was another one here at one time, and it's been taken out. There's a lot of times what they have is like a common wall. It's like a little city park and stuff. They got some nice stuff around there, the windowsills and stuff. And this is an older building too. You can tell by the stone that they used in construction. The historic Mapes Hotel. That's cool. I wonder what year that opened up, or if it's still open. Well, they got a parking lot in back. Yeah, get that whole thing in there. That's kind of cool. Oh, now this place has been repurposed in here to Knuth Brewing Company, and I'm all for all these small microbrews because the big beer companies are they've been monopolistic somewhat for a long time. That's kind of cool, a Knuth Brewing Company. Oh, and they got a mural on there. Looks like they're kind of working on it. It's kind of fun. You can see how old these buildings are in here. It says hidden collectibles, folks. Stuff, a lot of people don't realize what they got sometimes. This is kind of interesting how it says Farrell's on it. It looks like a furniture store type of. They have 3 stories there. They have the leaded glass windows on the bottom and stuff. And then there's Diedrich Jewelers. They all try to, not they all, but a lot of them, they try to get the brick designs to showcase their talents and stuff. This is kind of cool too, how they have the columns that go through there and the detail on the archways and stuff there. Yeah, it's a pretty cool town, Ripon. I always go through when I'm in these towns and try to see if it's worth coming in to film it and stuff like that. This looks like a new place. It's a ladies' boutique. Watch out for traffic when I'm trying to. It's kind of a nice big building and stuff. They got the nice archways on the windows, and there's a look down that way. It's kind of interesting. It says on there, it says Soul Patina. Okay. That's kind of interesting how they have the narrow strips with the windows in there. Almost like maybe it was a prison or something at one time. They didn't want anybody to get out. Okay. It says on there Roadhouse Pizza. That's kind of fun. Everybody loves a good Roadhouse. I'm gonna get that in the way back. There's like an old movie theater. It's kind of interesting. The police department, they got those towers and stuff on there, and looks like antennas and stuff. But I want to get this building because it looks real nice. This one. It's really cool old town. It's interesting on that one too. They have the balcony too. That's kind of fun though. I know sometimes they do that, but there, I wanted to get this thing. That's a cool building. It's kind of interesting, kind of the same brick, like it was almost built by the same builders and stuff. Okay, I'm gonna go around here and I'm just gonna get these from afar because I don't want to make this video too long. But there's some more real nice buildings down that way. That's kind of interesting. There's that old movie theater. It says on there, it says Devil Wears Prada 2 now. That's cool. I'm gonna go along and get this. It says the Campus Theater. It's amazing how just a little bit of color on this DD Associates building will make it look nice and stuff. It's interesting how it's the late 1800s. This is kind of nice too. On top, they went to the extra detail on there. It says C. Mueller and 1884. All right. It's kind of cool, that top piece on this place here. It's kind of cool. It's, I don't know if it's a church or not, but it looks nice. All right, folks, thank you.